Hello children, I welcome you all to another session of this class. And again, today I take a new chapter from the main book, and the chapter name is A Remarkable Adventure, and it's written by Jack Prelutsky. And the writer, he is an American poet and who writes poetry for the children. So there are instances where children doesn't like to do their homework and they give various excuses to the teachers for not doing their homework. And so here also the poet says about a child who gives excuses for not doing the homework. So in the first stanza, the poet says that the child, he was not able to give his homework to the teacher, and so he starts giving some big excuses. And the first stanza says, the child said that he was at his bedroom table and with a notebook, and suddenly there appeared a giant anaconda which winds up on the chair. And so he had the apprehension, which means that he had a fear in his mind that something bad may happen to him. So he quickly ran downstairs and to save his life from the giant anaconda. And as he came down, surprisingly, he was greeted means welcomed, by a dozen of grizzly bears. Grizzly means the brown bear of the North America. So here again, in the second stanza of the poem, he tumultuously means in confusion, tussled means he struggled to get free from the bears. But he again saw that there were tigers after him. So one after another, some incidents occurring with the child. So let me tell you, first he was encountered by the giant anaconda, and when he tried to save himself from the giant anaconda, when he came down, he was met with the dozens of grizzly bears, and then suddenly he saw that he also was facing some tigers. And then he was trembling with fear. Yes, definitely. When he will see so many things in front of him and all the ferocious animals, definitely he'll feel very, very scared. And while running away from them, he fell into a quicksand. So what is a quicksand here? It's a pit, okay? It's a deep, wet sand. So if you walk on it, you sink more and more and you will disappear. So here what happened, as he fall into the quicksand, he was just disappearing. At that moment, in the third stanza, it is said that, an eagle, he came and rescued him from the quicksand. And as you know that eagles, when they fly high on the air, they could see their prey from high up in the air. So that's how even the eagle saw this child falling into the quicksand and immediately came, and then you know what he did? He just hold the child with his talons. Talons means what? Paws. Claws, say. Okay. So he hold him with his claws, but suddenly when he was flying with the child in the air, that time um, a blizzard. What is a blizzard? It is a severe snow storm. So it occurred, and that time the child, he sneezed, and as soon as he sneezed, quickly he got free from the claws of the eagle, and that's how he again fell down to the ground. And when he fell down, he after falling down, he battered Battered means he was injured. Okay, and he injured both his knees. So then, in the fourth stanza, when the child fell down, like after flying in the air and was caught by the eagle and then again got free from the claws of the eagle, he suddenly fell down. And then when he fell down, he found himself surrounded by a troop of savage trolls. So if I say savage trolls, what it means that they are the cannibals, means they are very fearsome creatures who maliciously means what? With an intention to harm the child. So they told him maliciously that now these creatures will toast him over coals. That means they will eat him. Somehow he was very lucky to elude. Elude means what? Escape. Okay. So when these creatures were looking the other side, he suddenly elude from the place. And when they were unable to see him, he quickly came back. And that is why he was not able to do his homework. So in the conclusion, we can see how nicely and how intelligently he convinced his teacher that this is the reason for not doing his homework. And this way the poem ends. And children, yes, when you give some excuses to the teachers, yes, you frequently, I'm sure, sometimes when some work is given in the class, you sometimes fail to do the work, and in order to save you from that scolding of the teacher, what you do? You say many lies. Yes, you make up stories and then you just tell everything to the teacher. But sometime the teacher comes to know about your fake stories. So never say fake excuses to the teacher when you don't do your homework, and always speak the truth, because the teacher will understand your problem. So if you say one wrong thing, like wrong excuses, if you give, the teacher will understand you and even she will catch you. So always give genuine reasons for not doing your homework, and don't be like the child in this poem. Okay, so I'm sure you have understood the summary of this poem, and yes, do learn the poem nicely, and whatever work will be given from this poem, please do it. Okay, and I hope you all have enjoyed the summary. And but yes, don't try to imitate the child. Okay, don't try to give this kind of excuses. Yes, till the next time we meet, for now I wish you all a happy day ahead. Thank you so much.